All right, this is going to be a fun one. Our goal for our power users is to get them as many quality interviews as quickly as humanly possible. And that doesn't mean just spraying and praying. It means eliminating the bulk of the work as much as we can, but still leaving that 5 to 10% where you can personalize and sort of optimize the output that the recruiter is going to see or that the company is going to see, right? So I'm going to show you exactly how to use pro mode of Dreamwork here. It means you have all the features unlocked. Everything is going to be as simple as possible, and you can just optimize, right? So let's get started. In this case, we're using Priya as our sample resume. You can see her matches have already populated here. There are already a few in the active pipeline. There are already a few messages. I'll show you how those work coming in from different companies. But the first thing you want to be aware of is when you tap on any of these roles, we're actually going to open a new tab for you so you can read the job description, check all the details that you want to check out. And then once everything looks good, you can go ahead and add to active. So you can do that here. I like to just keep a bunch of tabs open. So like I'll tap a few of these, read about it. And like, okay, I like that one. I'll keep it open. Another one. So maybe I'll have like 3 tabs open at any point in time. So you can add them to your active tab here, which is basically just saving them. Or you can do that on the matches tab also, right? So if I wanted to add, let's say these top 4 after I read them, I can just go boom, 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 add them just like that, right? Cool. So now I have those top 4 in the active tab. So on the far left side, everything that's added is there. I'm going to generate a few packs, right? And I'll just have this running in the background. So I'm like, you know what? I definitely want to apply to these roles at Current 81 and at Agero. And those are going to move over into the ready tab as soon as they're ready. While that's happening, maybe there's a job that I can't find on here, right? Like, let's say I want to find a role at like Anthropic, right? And there are no roles when I search for Anthropic here with my filter. Like, okay, shit. Actually, I guess we do have a few Anthropic roles. Just took a second to load. But let's just say we want to get a job at Anthropic that isn't listed for us, right? The nice thing about this new feature that we have, this import jobs feature, is that it lets you take any job on the internet and generate an application pack for it, right? So I'm just going to tap into one of these here, right? Cool. So I'm going to take this link at Anthropic. I'm going to tap this import job button and I'm going to paste that in and I'm going to hit import job, right? So I have those other packs already generating. So that's part of my workflow. And now this job is being imported. You can see it just came into my save jobs. Actually, that's funny. We already had it in our database. So, no, it's imported. See, it's marked as imported. So any job that you do that with, I can then generate a pack for that job, even though it's not on Dreamwork. And I'm going to get the resume generated. I'm going to get the cover letter generated and I'm going to get answers that are all customized for that job based upon my resume, right? So any job on the internet now, you can generate an application pack for on Dreamwork, which is awesome. So you can see that these other packs that I had running before have already completed. So if I go into Agero here, as an example, I'm going to tap review pack. Great. And then you can see I've got the resume on the right side. You can see the sort of menu on the left. So you can look at your cover letter. You can look at the answers. We'll pre-generate answers if there are custom answers that are requested or custom questions for this role. For something like Agero, right, or any job that like you're really pumped about, let's say, you really do want to review the resume, right? So you should take a look at this. You can edit it manually, right, if you want to. You can go in there and just do that before you submit, and you should just review the whole thing. You can then use AI at the bottom here if you'd like to make it shorter or quirkier or more unique. You can then go ahead and hit the refine button. Again, make your resume awesome. The more you care about the job, the more time you should spend editing your resume after it's already been sort of created for you. Same with the cover letter, right? You can just go in and add a sentence here. Would love to talk more. What we found with cover letters is sometimes the LLM will generate something really novel and creative and unique for you. Other times it will generate things that are like not that interesting, or it won't draw the connections that you'd hope it would draw. So you should come in here and edit it again. And if you'd like to make it quirkier as well, you could just go ahead and do that and then tap the refine button, right? So you can do that with your resume, your cover letter, and then all the answers, and you should go through all the answers. And then once everything looks good to you here, right? So everything's filled out. It's looking good. Cover letter, dispatch optimizer palette is what got me to write this. Sure. This looks good enough. I'm going to go ahead and hit apply now, right? We're going to just one time confirm, all this data. The mailing address, 1234 test. test enrolled. We're just going to use this right now as a test because we're not actually going to submit this, right? But we do confirm all this data once before submitting because the ATSs require this. And so if we're going to be the concierge on your behalf, either in an automated way or with actual humans on our team, we just need to confirm this one time. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save and apply. Great. So now that submission's started, over the next 24 hours, we're going to do the whole submission process. As soon as the application is received by the ATS or the recruiter, you're going to get a message in the messages queue here, and it could take a bit. So we won't see that one during this demo, but you can see these other messages that have already come in from other test applications, right? So if I go ahead and look at this senior data scientist role here at 6 Sense, dear Priya, thanks for applying to 6 Sense. So you'll get this message. And then once the recruiter reaches back out, again, hopefully with really good news for you, you'll receive that message here. So we're managing that whole communication flow for you as well until you get to the actual interview. Our goal, again, is to just get you to the interview in the best possible roles that you really care about and to present you as well as we possibly can, right? So that's the basic flow. And then you can come back in here. You can keep generating packs. You get up to 20 per day when you're paying for Pro. You should, again, review all of them. The more you like the job, the more time you should spend reviewing it and representing yourself. But that's the basic flow for our Pro users. There are some other small features, but I think we'll end it there for now. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Any recommendations, please let us know. And happy job hunting.